Hi there guys, and welcome back to day 5 of the Naturally Rawsome 7-day raw vegan challenge. I'm Eva, and today we'll be having another great and rawsome day together. I hope you're all doing great so far and enjoying all of your raw food meals, because today we have even more of them coming up. And you can find today's meal plan down in the description of the video. So let's start with breakfast, and it's gonna be a little bit heavy because you can choose either between eating a half of a large watermelon or eating 1 or 2 Santa Claus melons or honeydew melons, whatever you can find and that you like. And if you pick watermelons or melons in general, they're very hydrating and very good for flushing out toxins. And melons are best eaten alone and first thing in the morning because they digest pretty quick. So for example, if you already ate a bunch of bananas for breakfast and then you eat a watermelon, the watermelon will outpace those bananas from your breakfast and you get some pretty bad bloating. So melons are always best eaten in the morning when your stomach is still empty and they digest quickly and keep you hydrated for the day. And for lunch we'll be having a bunch of grapes. This is super simple to bring and easy to snack whatever you're doing. You can even snack this on the way somewhere. And when it comes to grapes and fruits and vegetables in general, then the question always is, should we buy it organic or not? So today's topic covers the question, should we buy organic or can we buy conventional? Conventional products, grapes especially, are usually sprayed with a lot of pesticides, insecticides and herbicides, and you certainly don't want to have that in your body because it leads to disease like cancer and other things. And if you want to get healthy, the best option is always to buy organics. But if you can't afford it, then there are still some exceptions that you can buy non-organic and that are not as harmful as other fruits and veggies. And the best tip here is to go by the clean 15 and the dirty dozen. But my tip would be everything that has no skin on it that you would peel off before eating it, buy it organic. Because for example, if you buy grapes, you eat them right away or at least after washing them, but the pesticides are sprayed directly onto the skin and they stay on it and you can't really wash it off that good. So even if you rinse them, you would eat the skin and the pesticides end up in your system. So everything that is not peeled before eating it, like apples, peaches, nectarines, plums, especially berries, cherries, all of these should be bought organic, and greens and vegetables as well, because the pesticides on greens end up directly on it and it's pretty hard to get rid of it. So when it comes to greens, definitely buy organic, and things like avocados, watermelon, melons in general, papayas, mangoes, those are all things where you can peel off the skin and that are not as harmful as things like grapes, peaches and nectarines and apples, where you eat the skin and also the pesticides that are on them. So when it comes to buying organic or non-organic, always buy things that you eat with the skin organic and the rest of it can be bought non-organic. And a great thing here is also to look at the dirty dozen and the clean 15. And if you buy things like blueberries or apples or something that is not organic, There is another thing you can do to get rid of the pesticides and herbicides on it, and that would be filling a bowl with 3 parts of water and 1 part vinegar, and then you soak your grapes, berries and apples in this mixture for about 15 to 20 minutes. Strain it, rinse it off, and then most of the pesticides and bacteria that is on that should have been removed, and it's a little bit safer to eat. So that much to the question, shall we buy organic or can we buy conventional? So now that we covered the theory, let's come to dinner. Because for dinner today, it's gonna be super delicious again. We'll be making a rice with a sweet and sour sauce. Now, who doesn't like sweet and sour? This definitely has been one of my favorite Chinese meals, even as a non-raw vegan before. So I came up with a super healthy and simple version that will make you super happy. Because you know, sour makes happy, right? So let's head over to the kitchen station and I'll show you how to make this super sweet and sour with rice. For this epic dinner meal, you will need 1 peeled, decored and chopped up mango, a rather large mango I'd say. Then you'll also need 2 large chopped up tomatoes, about 1 cup of pineapple chunks, and you can also use frozen and defrosted ones, 1 lemon peeled and chopped up, removing the seeds of course, a half a teaspoon of cumin and a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a cup of chopped up cherry tomatoes, and for the rice, 1 large chopped up zucchini. And I'm using a yellow zucchini because it makes the rice look pretty nicely and yellow. But you could also use a green one, or you can even use a cauliflower. And once you have all your ingredients at hand, we'll start by making the rice. And for the rice, simply add your zucchini chunks or your cauliflower chunks, whatever you like, into your food processor. And we'll now process this until it looks like a yellow rice, or if you have cauliflower, a white rice. Et voila, our rice is ready. Doesn't this go super fast? Way much faster than cooking rice. And then we'll start making the sauce. Therefore, we can also use the food processor. So add your mangoes, your chopped up tomato chunks, the lemon to give it that lemony flavor, and your spices. And we'll now blend this up until it is super smooth, or if you like it chunky, until it is still a little bit chunky. Et voila, the sauce is ready. Wasn't this super quick? And it looks absolutely creamy and just how sweet sour sauce should look like, don't you think? And you can now add this into a big bowl, and we'll add in our pineapple chunks, because you know pineapple's gotta be in sweet and sour. And then we'll also add in our cherry tomatoes and maybe keep a few for the decoration later on. And we'll give it a quick toss to mix it all up. And then it's already ready for serving. So grab a serving bowl, of course a Chinese bowl, add your rice and scoop your sauce on top. Doesn't this already look super yummy? I love this creamy, smooth Chinese sauce. Then get your sticks ready and start to dig in. Now, doesn't this look like a super tempting dinner meal? I think you're already getting excited about dinner, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and it was very helpful to you. And if you liked it and enjoyed it, then please make sure to give me your thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss out on any of the videos, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'm looking forward to them. So that's it for today. I hope you really enjoy all of the Rawsome meals that I showed you. And if you want to follow me daily and get even more inspirations, you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Snapchat, all at Naturally Rawsome. And the link is also down in the description of the video. And until tomorrow, remember, keep it light and simple, and as always, naturally Rawsome. See you tomorrow for another Rawsome day with lots of raw vegan meals. Bye! And here's some behind the scene impression because my camera fell down and everything ended up on the floor. Oopsie!